guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Ends of an Era.
Today we are going to be talking about books.
Let's see here.
Before we start, I know this is random. I need to mention from the last episode, I didn't mention some shows, and I just really need to quickly say some of them. Okay, ready? Treefu Tom, The Bravest Knight, Little Bill, Little Bear, Oswald, Max and Ruby, Wow Wow,
Max and Ruby!
Wow Wow Wubsy, Lala Loopsy, Mia and Me, Yo Gabba Gabba, Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends, Tickety Talk, Backyardigans, and 100 Things to Do Before High School. Okay, I just had to mention them. They're really important.
How did we not mention Max and Ruby?
Yeah, I know. I'm really upset about that. So, you need to know that Max and Ruby is very, very loved.
We never, oh my god, the cake episode? Where they, made the cake. And
We can talk about it more on the games one, because I remember playing this game.
I did not.
Well, I'll talk about it, and then we can talk about... We'll Max and Ruby will come back. They will...
Don't you worry.
They will come back. They are not unloved. So... Today we're going to talk about, I know this will bore some people.
We couldn't find a guest for this one.
Yeah, we couldn't find a guest for this one. So it's just us. But I will say that when I was younger, I loved I was in my class, kindergarten classes or not, why just kindergarten? Elementary school and the book area, and I would just always I would judge books by their cover. And I would always pick the one that looked the most interesting, and I loved each month usually my teachers would have like new books for the season or something, like Christmas or Halloween. I don't know if it was one teacher, but I have this memory where and I always was so excited for the Halloween ones and the Christmas ones. It's just the holiday theme was it was just fun, just seeing all the new books, and they would even have Martin Luther King stuff like that, and it was just I always even though when I was when I was younger, I had trouble reading, and then I became a huge reading fiend.
You were gonna say that?
Fiend, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let you start.
Okay. I feel like adding on to that, also World Read Aloud Days were really, really fun.
Wait, that word sound, describe it, because that sounds so...
At least in our elementary school, they would have us, literally read for the entire day, and that was so big.
Oh.
Reading logs were also so fun.
Wait, was it, it was called something, it was, read...
World Read Aloud Day.
Oh, I thought it was called, read, or there was, an acronym for something.
I don't know. Was it Read Aloud
I think
Day?
there was somebody, they were, read everywhere all day or
There was
something.
something...
READ.
Our library would come over at the ends of each school year and tell us about, the challenges they had, and then I would go in with my mom, because the library was, literally, where I spent most of my time.
The kids section...
My mom would just take me there and to check out a bunch of books.
And to play on the iPads. And the computer. The kids sections at libraries, and even, elementary library, just, so much more fun than, real life. It's just...
Also, the children library, all, the child section librarians were, they were so nice, and I, knew all of them.
yeah, and they would give
Especially
you
in our
toys.
local library.
They give you, those toys where it would pop up from the ground. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pencils with, warming up.
I should have brought mine. I still have my goodie bag.
Yeah, and also, book fairs. Book fairs were
Scholastic ones.
just some of the best things ever. I remember just you go into the library. Sometimes you'd forget money and you'd have to watch everybody. That was me. Sometimes I'd forget my. But they'd have little things that you could buy. It was just all around. They just had all these books, and they had the magic. I liked the Magic Kitty and Magic Dogs books, and I would get them there. I remember I got a Piggy and Gerald book.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it, but I had a Piggy. I was obsessed with bats. So I got a Piggy and Gerald one where he was this is my best friend, and it's a bat. But the book fairs were so fun.
And then also reading logs. Maybe it was just me. I got really competitive over those.
I just forgot to fill them out.
I got really competitive over those in 3rd grade when I started reading Harry Potter.
Same, Harry Potter.
So many hours upon hours upon hours.
Well, we started reading Harry Potter at the same time, didn't we? Because we were in the same class.
So many hours were allotted from Harry
Potter. I was not into reading or anything. I was bad at reading actually until 3rd grade. In October, my teacher was we're gonna read Harry Potter. We're gonna read the whole Harry Potter like in 1 month, and we did, and like that I was just obsessed. And like instead of a Halloween party, we had a Harry Potter party, and like we got sorted into houses, and like we made
What did you get
wands.
sorted in?
I got sorted into Hufflepuff.
I got Ravenclaw.
What are you? Do you know what you actually are?
I've been told I'm a mix of a lot.
I'm a Gryffindor.
Whenever I do like the tests, I think Ravenclaw appears the most.
Yeah, I feel like you're Slytherin though.
Really?
No, but that's not an insult. That's not an insult.
Oh no, I don't mind.
That's
I
not an
kinda
insult.
like that.
Here's my book, because also you could bring in your own. This is the book that I read with.
Oh, I should have brought mine.
You could bring in your book and like read along with the teacher.
Yeah, I should have brought mine.
And so that was just like and I was obsessed, and I've read all of them. I love them. I have them audiobooks. Like, love them.
I should have brought my Harry Potter book. I was much more into Percy Jackson. I'm not.
I have a Harry Potter shelf in my
I
room.
loved Percy Jackson.
Everyone recommended it, and I just never.
I read the whole series, and then I read the Greek. They did like a branch off with it was Roman mythology.
Speaking of which, this looks
Roman mythology, yeah.
I'd never seen this before.
So, used to be really obsessed with this series called The Goddess Girls. They had them at our local library, so I would read these all the time, and it was like kind of stupid in a sense.
What, like, I mean, a lot of kids' books
Like,
are.
it's very vapid.
Why? But they're like, I'm beautiful. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, this is the one that I have. There was another one that I was really obsessed with. What's the Myth? With that guy who's, Narcissus.
Yeah, where he's like obsessed with himself.
Yeah, I remember that one being funny. There's also a Pandora one where she like accidentally opens her box and like
she opened up
breaks
Pandora's
loose.
box.
Should I read the summary in the back?
Yeah.
It's not easy being 12-year-old Nyx, goddess of the night, who is constantly in the shadow.
Nyx? Is it Nyx? Oh yeah, Nyx gets on the cover.
Who is constantly in the shadow of Eos, goddess of the dawn. But when she is invited to Mount Olympus Academy, after goddess girls Athena and Artemis name her an unsung hero, Nyx jumps at the chance to change people's minds about nighttime. When she arrives, Nyx realizes she has her work cut out for her. Especially when she finds out Principal Zeus is so scared of the dark he still sleeps with the nightlight.
Wait, he's the principal.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Her arrival seems to bring on more nightmares than sweet dreams, and a big mix-up causes Zeus to miss an important event. Nyx can't understand why things are going so badly, and she's a hunch that the spirits who cause dreams, the Onerai, sorry guys, maybe the culprit behind her MOA disaster. Can Nyx figure out a way to make things right and prove that everyone needs a little darkness every now and then? I ate these up.
Wait. Is this an all-girls school?
I think so.
Zeus?
I don't quite remember.
Zeus, what are you doing?
I don't really remember, but I remember, the font size was just so perfect.
It's so big.
It's so perfect.
You could fit that on, 5 Google Doc pages.
And I was just, obsessed with it. Something about these books, and also, there was another book series, Something in Ivy. They were, they did a bunch of
Bean,
science.
was it?
Bean and Ivy, maybe.
Ivy and Bean or something?
Yeah, I think they did, a bunch of science experiments.
I never got into it, but I know.
I was just
what
really
you're
into
talking
these
about.
types of books.
Yeah, here, wait, I'm gonna bring out, so here's my next book. It's Land of Stories, which is a series that I really liked. I've read this
Oh, Chris Colfer.
for a while. I thought the story was good, I enjoyed the story a lot. I didn't like that Little Red was blonde, and that she was a brat. I didn't like that. But I just have to say, I was the writing wasn't the best, in my opinion. It was kind of.
Isn't he a retired actor?
Yeah, he was
Or
in
maybe
Glee.
He still acts. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
Kurt. He was
a
Kurt.
Golden Globe winning actor.
Oh, yeah. Popular.
I just think that I thought the stories were good. I just thought it was what audience are you, they would say random curse words, not even real curse words, but then it's very childish. I'm I don't think it knew what audience it was going for, because the writing just it was is this for elementary school kids, is this for middle school kids, and I think he wanted it to be for middle school kids,
Probably.
but it felt a little younger.
That I think appeared in a lot of the Scholastic book fairs.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait.
Allison read those books.
Speaking of which,
I have that book in my house I read that on the beach.
This you read it on the
I read
beach.
it on the beach, yeah.
Nice little beach read. I actually kind of liked it.
I read it on the beach.
But like, because I was a Descendants person, but you know, Ever After I always love you. But I got this in the, what is it called? The little we got in like school. We got like those paper, like the Scholastic magazines, and you could like circle.
Yeah.
I remember like I would like look through those, and I circled like books that I wanted, and you would pay for, and then they'd order them to the school, and then they'd pass them out. Do you remember that?
Like, vaguely?
Like Scholastic Day, and I always got the ones that came with something else too.
Oh, that was the trick.
This one came out with like an apple necklace. I also got I remember I got this one where it was about a dog named Peanut, which is before I had my dog Peanut. And I did not name him after this dog, but it was like a dog, and I came with like a little toy that I called Peanut, and like it had like, it was this, I loved this series. I do not know where it is in my house, but it was like this dog series where like it was just super cute. I loved it. I'm gonna try and find it. But it was like, I don't even remember what it's called, but yeah, I loved that. And then I remember something came, I got like the Monster High the Haunted movie had just came out, like for Monster High.
Yeah.
And there was a book version of it. Yeah, there was a book version of it, and I got
Barbie
it.
had books.
Yeah, well, like, it's just they made books of like the movie, you know?
Big
So, yeah.
money move.
What's up next for you?
I'm gonna choose. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know if anyone else read these books, but I have think everything at my house. This is just the one I decided to pick. It's the Whatever After series.
I've never.
Really?
What it happened?
So, it's about this girl. I think her name is Sarah. Hold on. Give me a
Basic name.
second.
The author's name is Sarah.
Maybe it's not. Maybe she just decided to put herself in there.
It's self-insert book.
Okay.
Wait,
no, her name is Abby. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Her
I
name's
sorry I
Abby.
accused you, Sarah
Her name is-
Milanowski.
Her name is Abby, and she's a brother named Jonah. And what this is based off on is like, they basically have a magic mirror in their house, and they go inside of it, and then they're like in a fairy tale. Like, if for this one, they were in Rapunzel, and they were just like trying to help her kind of get out.
Yeah,
and
there was a
stuff.
big like fairy tale fad. I'm realizing like
I'm not remembering the plot, but I just remember I was so into these. I think the first one I read was the Cinderella one. It was
so good. It's so
Actually,
good.
like,
I don't think anyone can even
genuinely-
hear how quietly you're
genuinely-
whispering that.
changed my life, made me who I was as a person. Actually, like, I don't know if anyone else knows about this or if it's like a niche thing.
You just found it like one day.
Yeah. There's this. Oh my god, I forgot to bring it. There's another book. It was like the Saturday Cooking Club.
The what?
It was so. Oh, I'm so upset.
I also have this. I just found this randomly. I did have the first one, but this is the Magic Tree House.
Oh my god.
Why is this like so?
I wrote a rip-off Magic Tree House in 2nd grade.
I did in
I feel
4th
like
grade.
everyone did.
I wrote, but it was like actually it wasn't a ripoff. It was just like, well, yeah, actually they did time travel. It might, but like,
It's a rip-off.
but mine was like they go back. I need to find that story because that's really funny.
I
But
should
like,
find mine.
but like it wasn't. There was no treehouse in mine. It was like she goes to a school dance, and then like her brother and her get transported to like King Tut time,
Yeah, the treehouse.
and not in a treehouse in my story. And it was like they had to collect gems. You know what I was? Yeah, it was inspired by Magic Tree House.
Mine was heavily inspired.
They don't have Magic Tree House doesn't have claim over time travel. Even though I did meet the author,
Really?
I volunteered at a book fair and I was like the security. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I was in charge. I was like one of the people in charge of the lines. Like making sure everybody got in line because there's some pushy parents and pushy kids who are very entitled and need to like push to the front, and I'm like, guys, Calm down, okay? And then I ran out of the line because I saw
Oh my
Bad
God, I
Kitty.
have it.
Do you remember Bad Kitty?
I was never really into Bad Kitty.
And my friend was like, it's Pete the Cat. And I was like, shut up. That is not Pete the Cat. That is Bad Kitty. I don't know where my Bad Kitty books are. I don't know where any of my like favorite books are. But Bad Kitty. Love you, Bad Kitty. I wanted to get a cat and name it Bad Kitty.
Wait, I
Yeah, I
forgot
want
to
a
bring
cat.
one book. Did you ever read Judy Blume books?
Yeah, my sister did.
Maybe Loki. I think I probably talked to her.
Yeah.
I literally found my story.
You found. Oh, we'll go.
Let me
Read a little bit of
Oh
it.
yeah, I'll read an excerpt.
Yeah, an excerpt, a little taste, and maybe tell us if she should publish it. You know, maybe.
So, backstory: I had this phase where I would write a lot of books, and so this one it was about like a volcano event.
A volcano.
Yeah, and it like erupted, and they time traveled there. And you know, it was very fantastical. So many plot holes.
You know what? I'll be your editor. Send it over.
I'll
I'll edit
even
it
know
for
where
you.
it starts and where it begins, because this isn't the whole story. Oh,
Guys, we're gonna start a campaign for Morgan to publish her
suddenly
story.
the treehouse began to shake.
It's okay. It's an actual tree. Is this fan fiction? Or it tells.
I guess.
Sorry.
You know what? This is around the time I read the Whatever After book, so I guess I took the main character's name, Abby, grabs onto the desk with the one hand and Luke with the other. When the shaking stopped, Luke looked at the window. He could see a peach. Abby, I have a feeling that we're not home anymore.
Oh God, I remember I wrote a story like because you and I used to play a game where we were witches, and I was like a bad witch and you were a good witch. This is like I remember, and I wrote like a story about it.
What?
And like we go to like boarding school or college or something, and like you're the good witch, I'm the bad witch.
I remember
like-
in 3rd grade, we had this thing when like the author came, then we all decided to write like stories, and I remember I did like a rip-off kind of Descendants vibe, like
Oh my God.
The Adventures of Evil Evie is what it was called.
I think the author for like this book came to our school, because I think the school gave me this book.
Maybe.
I don't know why, like, it just, like, I mean, I remember this, like, book. Do you remember this at all?
It looks kind of familiar, but it's kind of freaking me
It's
out.
giving Coraline.
It's really freaking me out.
Is it-
I should have brought my Coraline book.
Oh my God, that's not a kid's book, really. This, like, her doll has, like, button eyes, and she has, like, purple, like, this is
Her
kind
in
of
general
giving,
freaks me out.
she's giving
She
Coraline.
just freaks me out.
But, like,
I don't
worse.
I don't like the way that she's looking at me.
Coraline with a fat head and a toy that's...
We keep the Coraline book in my house. Every other book in my bookshelf is like this. We keep Coraline.
Wizard of Oz.
We keep Coraline like this. Yeah, I got this at the Scholastic Book Fair. See?
Aww.
And
I have Alice in Wonderland that I read when I was like older actually, and I'm a big Alice in Wonderland fan. I loved like the book. I loved the movie. I love Alice in Wonderland.
I had a big Wizard of Oz thing, except I don't like Wicked.
And
Sorry, guys.
the sequel, I had the
I wasn't a
look through the Looking
I'm not a big
Glass.
Wicked fan, but I love this. And then they also have a kids. I also have it. It's called The Ozma of Oz. I think Joe Goldberg mentions it in You. And when I saw that, I was like,
Joe.
Joe. I had a really big thing for like the little young readers classics. I also read Heidi.
Heidi.
Yeah, do you don't know?
That's a very pretty cover.
You don't know You don't know Heidi?
No, what is that?
It's there's a movie. I don't know. Maybe I was the only person who ever watched it. My mom was obsessed
What's it about?
with like this and like The Secret Garden and Little Princess.
Oh, The Secret Garden. The Secret Garden scared
My
me. I
mom
thought my
was-
parents were gonna die from like an elephant or something. I don't even know what happened.
It's about this girl named Heidi who lives with like her grandpa. And then
Grandpa.
it's like decided all of a sudden that like she needs to go somewhere like be like I think like to get a better education because she's not gonna get an education.
Like,
if she
she needs to like find a school.
Yeah. Like, and so she goes
She needs to go to school.
and she goes to I guess help this girl named Clara who's in a wheelchair, and she's just like so cool and I want to be her. And like the movie's just so good. You have to watch it. I think I have it on like a disc somewhere. But like I just remember I would read these all of a sudden, like all the little classics. My mom was so happy. She was like, "Oh my god, you're reading."
And we can't, if we're talking about books, we can't forget Dr. Seuss.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Seuss. This is probably my favorite Dr. Seuss book. I loved it. It's about dogs, and it's about dogs like in cars. Or even though like it was like some big dogs and some little dogs go around in cars. A dog out of a car. Two big dogs going up, one little dog going down. The blue dog is in, the red dog is out. Yeah, this is very mature. And I remember at the end, spoiler alert, at the end, they all go up into a tree and have a party. There's a big party in the tree.
Rager.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's still worth a read, even though I spoiled the ending. Go, dog, go.
It's gonna take me the
Check
whole day.
it out.
Casey, it's gonna take me the whole day to read that. You
I know.
spoiled it for me, Casey.
You can barely see it if I turn it.
Casey.
You can barely see it. It's so thin.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Not okay, Casey.
I don't know why I pulled this book out. I don't really remember it.
Oh my god, I loved when books were shaped like that.
But like, oh yeah, I had like, just like, they were just always
The
like,
Little Miss books were also shaped like that.
oh, this one's like, look how pretty. I remember something like this, and it was just like very delicate.
The Little
know.
Miss books were also shaped like that.
Oh, like look at the little berries and
I loved when
bunny.
children books were like illustrated like that.
I'm like, yeah, it's just
whatever
like,
happened to them illustrating.
it feels so
children's books
sweet.
Like that?
It feels so nice. Like, yeah. I wanted to be an illustrator when I was younger. Oh, and we can't forget Angelina Ballerina. There was also a show.
I watched the show.
I watched the
didn't
show.
really read the book.
I watched the show when I read the books, and it was just about a ballerina mouse. And yeah, she was just a ballerina mouse, and I thought Angelina. I don't know why. I really wanted to be her friend.
I loved Angelina. And what are the other? I read another. Oh, Pinkalicious also had books. My mom would put it on the car.
Pinkalicious. Where's my Pinkalicious?
My mom would put the audiobooks on in the car, and it was like so good. And then there's also like, it was just like something about that pink lemonade.
I had so many Pinkalicious. I had Emerald Delicious. I had Silver Delicious. I had Gold Delicious. I had Bronze Delicious.
They had the Bronze Delicious.
I think I might be making that up. They like
Wow.
I think they might have had an M.
Cash grab.
I just kept buying them. I saw a Pinkalicious play one time. I was Pinkalicious for Halloween.
You know what?
Itchiest costume ever.
I didn't know Pinkalicious was that big of a franchise.
Oh, I love
I remember
Pinkalicious.
Junie B. Jones being a big one. I wasn't a big Junie B.
Pink.
Jones fan. My mom thought Junie B. Jones was the stupidest thing.
This was when I was like in preschool. I was really obsessed with Pinkalicious, and I got those books for like my birthday, and I was like, oh, and I had a sticker book too. I also had like a paper doll book of Lala Loopsies or something. It was like the coolest thing.
Freaked me out.
It was the coolest thing. Like you could make their houses, and it was like cardboard, and like you take it out and you put it together. It was super cool.
Freaked me out. There's something about those button eyes. It was like Coraline. I should rewatch Coraline. Maybe that'll be my plan.
Honestly, Lala Loopsy kind of is like kid-friendly Coraline.
It is,
'Cause
but
Coraline's
there's something
not.
about them that's like freaky.
Coraline is a good movie, not for kids though.
Not for kids.
I think it's, you know what? It's for like
something
12,
about it like soothed
maybe like 12 and up.
Something about it when I was just like 5 just like soothed me. Just
When you were 5, Coraline soothed you. You know.
I would like cry if my mom.
I'm gonna sew buttons into your
I would
eyes.
like actually freak out if I didn't watch it. My mom was like, "There's something."
We're gonna go into depth on the movie episode. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna go in depth
My
on
mom
Coraline.
was like actually like freaked out for me because I was so Amelia Bedelia.
That scared me so bad.
I love Amelia Bedelia.
All right.
That and Fancy Nancy.
Sorry if we blew out your eardrums through.
Sorry. I just love Amelia Bedelia.
Amelia Bedelia. I was just like, Amelia.
That
Why,
and Fancy
Amelia?
Nancy.
I was like, Amelia, that is not what they were talking about.
Amelia, you know what? She's not meant to be a working girl.
I thought the puns were really funny. I remember there was one where she was like playing baseball, and they were like, Amelia, run home, and like she runs home, like actually home. Like I just thought, but it was just like, Amelia, come on, Amelia, like you're not. We know, like Don't put the lights
She would
outside.
just
Don't
do
put the.
stuff that was just funny.
If we're gonna turn out the lights, don't put them outside. Like, don't put the light bulbs outside.
She would just do stuff, and it would just make me laugh.
Like, don't. What? Like, some of the things I was like, I've never heard of these sayings. Too. It was like beat the rug. Like, what is beating the rug? Oh, this is like a multiple story Amelia Bedelia.
Yeah, I had the small ones. Like,
yeah,
they were,
I
like,
I
this
had the
size.
small ones too. I don't know
They
where.
were like this size, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like no, I thought they was big. Like
That and Fancy Nancy. Oh my god.
Fancy Nancy is a queen.
I don't know where my Fancy
Look at
Nancy
this
books were. I
guy.
think my dad gave them.
Just
back.
then, a man in a nice black suit jogged into the gym. I am sorry, I'm so late, he said. No one met me at the station. The real conductor said. Oh, Amelia was pretending to be the conductor. Amelia, see, like, she gave me a lot of anxiety. I think that's why
Amelia started.
Amelia started my anxiety. Like, you are, like, stop. This is her list of like, what is this? You're not Barbie. Okay, Amelia, you're a mess. You're not Barbie, you're a mess.
Quote book. Write that down.
Miss Rabbit is Barbie, but Amelia Bedelia
Amelia's
is a mess.
wannabe.
She's
I
a
don't know who
wannabe.
she is.
You gotta figure
Got it.
your stuff out. Yeah, no, Amelia, you gave me so much anxiety.
Amelia. Ever read the Fashion Fairy?
The fashion, wait,
Or not even
the
the
rainbow.
Magic.
I read as many as I could.
They had a bunch of different ones. You know what?
I got them
Daisy
as like
Meadows. Whoever you are, you're a genius.
yes. I think Daisy Meadows.
Genius.
I'm pretty sure Daisy Meadows is two people.
It probably is.
And
I
it's
think
like
it is.
it's two sisters maybe, or two people and like that's their or like four people. I don't know.
They're genius. You know, they kept everything going. They did different fairy series.
I was thinking
And, you
Pickalicious
know,
with the sisters.
Those little goblins freaked me out.
So I will say when I first,
Let me find a picture
I'd
of
never heard of
goblins.
I didn't know what chapter books were when I got these hand down to me. So I thought it was a coloring book. So I colored in some of I colored in some of the pictures because like those are begging to be colored. They're all black and white. Just let me color. Like all the you know.
Yeah, the
right?
illustrations are really good. I just remember the goblins gave me nightmares.
I remember there was a book I had where it was like a coloring book, story book, and I was like, yes, thank you. Thank you. Like that. Why can't you color in that?
You can.
Right?
Nothing's
Isn't that-
stopping you.
Honestly, yeah, guys, color. If there's pictures in your books, color them.
Nothing is
If they're
stopping
black
you.
and white, they're begging to be colored.
I just remembered that the main character's name was Kirsty, I'm pretty sure, like K.
Oh yeah, it was like.
And I was like, I would just call her Christy all the time.
Yeah, I did that
It
with
just
like a
wasn't right.
book one time. It was like Cassie though,
wasn't
and I was
right.
like, it's Casey. It's Casey. It's Casey.
It's Casey. It's Casey.
Not Cassie. Speaking of Casey, this is a book that was a gift. It was very nice, and it like it was about fairies, and it like spelled out your name.
Really?
And so like
nice.
C, and then it would be like A, and then it would like spell out your name, and then I was like the fairy princess or something. Like, and they were trying, and they like got my middle name too.
Wait, how did they do
and
that?
It was like a custom thing that you could like get for someone. Like
Casey, Megan,
they just
Ariana.
had this like on.
Where's Aria?
No, my Hebrew name is not on
Rachel?
here. It's just my first, middle, and last name. And it was like.
No, Rachel, whatever.
It was like, yeah, my last name, and it was like, I think that's supposed to be me.
The pink?
The pink little thing right there is supposed to be me.
She's super pink.
And I have a crown, and I think it was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna be the queen. Oh, the princess, sorry. I'm the princess of the fairies. And then here's
So
at the
cute.
end, and they were all based on like plants.
That's
All the little
really
fairies,
cute.
and they have all like the options and the.
That's really
back.
cute. I can't wait.
Yeah, it was a really cute book. So what would Morgan be? Morgan would be Mary. Would you like to be Mulberry or Marionberry? I think Mulberry.
I'll be very sure.
Orchid or Orange Blossom or Olive. R Rose, Raspberry, Rosemary. And so then like you would pick those, and then like you would get a book.
It's really cute, actually.
And so
I really
it's
like
very
that. Whoever
cute.
got that for you, that's very thoughtful.
Yeah, I don't remember, but
It's a really nice gift.
it's very cute.
It's a really nice gift.
What is that?
You never read the Star
I've
and
never
Jules book?
seen that in my
Yeah,
life.
there's this girl named Jules who wants to be famous.
Okay, Jules.
But she
Okay,
hates-
Sharpay.
And you know what? She's a bit of a brat. And the big thing is that she hates orange flavored stuff, and that was just something that like really stuck with me because I also don't like orange flavored things.
I love orange flavored. I love lemon.
That is not orange.
Okay, but I was just saying.
She's
I love
just like,
sour. I
there
love
was one
citrus.
scene, or there's one part.
Ew, it says starring Jules as herself. I don't like her.
She just became like super like famous and stuff. But there's one scene where she had to like audition for like a mouthwash commercial.
A mouthwash
Yes.
commercial?
But it was
I love
orange
that.
flavored mouthwash, and like she like threw up, and I was like, wait, that's like so me because I hate orange.
Did she
flavored
get the
things.
job?
I wonder.
We loved it. We want to
It was such a
do
good-
that on
so
camera.
good. I
Um,
wonder.
no. Oh my God, these books, super cute. Love them. Heavy. These
Don't hold on to those.
books, I don't know what you would call this series. It's like Richard Scary, but it's like, what do people do
yeah.
all day? What is this one?
I think they had them in like the doctor's
Favorite
office.
storybook ever, and like best world. There was one where there was like a robber. They like robbed from a restaurant. I don't know why, but like they were like robbed from a restaurant, and like I loved it because like they like hid around, like they just had like the food. Why was I so obsessed with the food in books? Every book I wanted to eat from. I wanted to eat.
Oh, I like those. Yeah, wait, they had those in the doctor's office.
Oh, they did?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I could read this. You know what? Before bed, I'm going to read these. Like the hospital. I wanted to go to the hospital.
I actually might have had this.
Like, it was just so good. And the soup looked so good. And, like, the bread looked so good. The same thing I will say for Madeline. I wanted to eat the bread.
I loved Madeline. I had a coat similar to hers.
The pickles. I don't even like pickles, but I wanted
You don't
to
like
eat them.
pickles?
I know.
I thought you would like.
I loved the cruise ship. Look at that.
Oh, I do know what this is.
Look
yeah,
at that
I
thing.
do remember.
Yeah, they would always show like how the rooms and houses and like
Casey,
buildings
I
and,
remember
like-
what he looked like.
and they made fudge. They were babysitting someone and they were like, we need to make the fudge, and then like they blew up the house with the fudge or something.
Casey, I'm just still stuck on the fact you don't like pickles.
I want to like pickles. It's not that I don't like. Okay, maybe you know what? Maybe I should try some pickles now because it was a while ago.
Maybe
And-
we can do our snack episode.
Yeah, during our snack episode, my favorite childhood snack, a pickle.
Pickles.
That was like the last time I had a pickle when I was a kid. So.
I love pickles.
And I had it at like a farmer's market, and I was like, I get why people like them, not for me.
They just
I want to like them. I used to not like cucumbers, now I love them. So
You know what? It's okay.
you don't like cucumbers in a salad?
No, I do like cucumbers. I really do like cucumbers. I like it. in, like,
Are you
a-
sure?
I like it. Oh, I just like cucumbers. They're like they don't taste like anything.
I'm a cute.
What?
I was trying to quote Veggie Tales.
They don't taste like anything.
Veggie Tales, obviously. Oh, you meant cucumbers. I thought you meant like the show.
Yeah, VeggieTales. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the show.
I thought you meant like
I'm gonna eat
I don't know what
frog.
I never watched the show because apparently it was like a Christian show. I'm not Christian.
I didn't know that.
I heard that my friend told me that. Shout out to my friend
Which one?
Charlotte. She watched it and she showed me it, and I die laughing because she showed me this one clip, and he's like, I'm a cucumber. They call him a pickle, and he's like, actually I'm a cucumber, and I love it. Okay, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Did this book terrify you?
Viola Swamp.
Look.
Viola Swamp.
Yeah. At the end when it was spoiler alert. At the end when it's revealed, guys, it's big spoiler. It's revealed that actually the teacher is like the same person. I was like,
I was just like betrayed.
like it was like, oh, Cuba, or is that Cuba?
don't
Puerto
know.
Rico, maybe. Sorry, I don't think that's.
I know so many people who look like Viola Swamp.
But like, the teacher's name was. This is how
really nice.
This is where I learned what spitballs were.
Miss Nelson, yeah.
Miss
I
Nelson.
remember I read it in
and-
first grade.
Oh, these terrible kids. They whispered and giggled. They squirmed and made faces. I mean, they would
I just
refuse to do
remember
lessons.
Miss Nelson. Oh no, Viola Swamp scared me so much.
She scared me.
That book and Stregonona.
Oh, Stregonona. I wanted to eat the pasta.
I love Stregonona.
I think
I should find my Stregonona.
my teacher,
book.
like, I think threatened us with this.
I think my first grade teacher did too.
I think that's what made it so scary. She was like, I'm gonna do this
My first
or
grade teacher
something.
was like, if you guys are bad, Viola Swamp will come in.
yeah.
I was like,
She was
I
like,
believed her.
she was like, I'll leave and Viola Swamp will come and be
I
your
believed
substitute
her.
teacher. And I was like, and they made like sequels to this two.
You know what?
I
One
think,
hit
do
wonder.
I have them? No, I don't have it.
One hit wonder, guys. Come on, wrap it up.
Like there was another one where like I don't even know, but like don't even know.
Sometimes series are not necessary.
Oh, it was like another grade.
Series aren't
yeah.
necessary. In this
No.
case, in the beautiful
series were necessary.
Thea Stilton, Geronimo Stilton.
Oh my god,
necessary.
See, there's something I have to say about this. Every time I got this book from the library. I liked the girls, not like the boy one, whatever.
You don't like Geronimo?
I don't know. I just liked the girl one. And I spilled like something in the book, like applesauce or something in the book, and I got it from the library, and I returned it. And I just feel really bad about that. And I didn't, you know what, like, that's kind of why I don't like library books also, because I'm like, I know another kid will spill their applesauce inside of a book. And so I don't really like, well, actually, now I'm acting like I go to the kids' library section. Like, why would that happen?
No, I feel like adults are much better. I haven't got a library book in a while. I've been really into my Kindle.
I really like having books myself.
I filled up my physical bookshelf. I need to get another.
I don't like the time limit. It makes me anxious. Like, where it's like, I know you can, like, renew it, but, like, I would renew it forever. Because I like to take breaks. So I don't know. And also, when I finish a book, I like to have it as, like, a trophy. How did that happen?
I don't know.
My phone just flew.
It's like there was something about Thea Stilton books were so good.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
Let me look. Let's see. I don't really know, but I can decide.
I liked Colette.
I liked Colette. Violet was kind of cool. I think I was a Colette fan. Paula's giving something that she's reminding me. But I liked Violet. What is Violet drinking or eating? That looks good. Applesauce?
That is not applesauce.
No, like, I don't know why that actually made me, like...
I really liked the font.
See, I really wanted to eat everything in a book.
I like the font. I like the cheese puns.
Oh, yeah.
And I just liked how it was just like, oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's so, like, cute.
So pretty.
Weren't they spies?
Yeah.
They were
secret agents.
They were secret agents.
It kind of depended. Well, the whole point was that they're reporting for, like, the newspaper.
That what it was? I thought they were, like, secret agents, and they were just, like...
Well, Thea's a reporter for the Rodents Gazette.
Oh, they don't all work for the same...
I'm pretty sure that the Thea sisters, they all want to become, like, journalists.
Were they supposed to be, like...
They're not, like, spies. I'm pretty sure they're all journalists. And I think it's really interesting. I don't really know if they're actually sisters or not.
Like, didn't they go to, like, other countries and, like...
Yeah, there was one of them that was based on Phantom of the Opera. And I read it, and it was such a good book, but it kind of freaked me out because I thought that, like, a mouse was going to, like...
That's such a weird thing to reference.
It was really good.
You know,
for the
parents who are reading along with you.
It was really good. I should find it.
Who love Phantom of the Opera. Like, I know, it's a weird reference.
I should find it, because I actually really like that book.
Like, I remember they would make, like, Cinderella, like, they'd make so many Cinderella stories. There was one, like, penguin one. Do you remember that one? There's, like, a penguin book.
Everyone loves Cinderella.
Everyone loves Cinderella. You have to make a million Cinderella. There was one about, like, a penguin, I'm pretty sure.
Like a book?
Yeah, book.
All I'm remembering is the movies.
I'm just thinking of, no, like, the books. They made so many books. And it always bothered me when they'd be like, her real name is, like, Cindy.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't make any sense. Why would Cinderella be a nickname for like, why would that be a making fun of someone nickname for somebody named Cindy? It just makes no sense. Like, Cinderella. Like, her name is Ella, and they call her Cinderella because of the cinders in the fireplace. So, Cinderella.
I just don't think in general. Like, it was enough with the Cinderella books. Do we need more? Probably.
We had enough. Also, but I will say... Olivia, which was an introduction for me, to Jackson Pollock. Do you know the artist? No. Like, she goes to... she was, like, not wearing clothes in a lot
I
of
just
this.
remember Olivia freaked me out.
I thought this was just... Oh, my God. She just, like... Olivia get stressed. Olivia... this is, like... She goes to, like, Jackson... She sees a Jackson Pollock in the museum, and she, then... She then recreates it in her room.
Very interesting plot.
And that's what introduced me to Jackson Pollock, and I thought... And I just remember she was, like, she it's time for bed. She took a bath and she ate spaghetti and meatballs. Yum.
Olivia was just freaky to me. Like, I didn't like the way that she looked.
Olivia was a big.
I didn't like the way that she looked.
What?
But I really, really liked.
Not her teacher being an op saying. Oh wait, no, her mom. Sorry, not her mom. Not her mom being an op saying she can't read a bunch of books before bed. Like, come on. Read all of them. She's like, no, Olivia, just one. How about 4, 2, 3? Oh, all right, 3, but that's it. Like, let her read.
She doesn't want her to become educated.
And then this one is she joins the circus or saves the circus.
I had that one.
I loved this one because I
gave it away.
loved the circus. No, I didn't go to the circus ever. I mean, I went once,
I've never been.
but I always liked circus imagery.
In my mind, it's like the Greatest Showman.
Oh my god, she became a tattoo person. She got tattoos all over her body.
See, children's books were crazy.
She tamed a.
They all had really weird plots. Did you ever read the book Chrysanthemum?
Oh, of course.
Like, why was she so like torn up about her name?
It's like my name is Chrysanthemum. Whoa, is this broken or? Oh no, it opens. That's cool. And she goes into the. She just sits there. Wait, can I? Oh, I'm not showing it right. She just sits there. That's such. I want to do that. Such a mood.
I just don't like the way she looks.
I like her. We don't talk about Olivia like that.
I like Peppa.
Olivia. Oh, she trains dogs even though she's a pig.
See, like, you just have to like suspend.
Oh, this is her telling her class a story. And so she's like, and that's how I saved the circus, and now I am famous. Then one time my dad took me sailing, the end. That's such a kid story, like, but like that was her telling her class. And like, her teacher's like, that's not true. And she's like, it is true to me. It was true. And it turns out, I think it was true. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
See, I don't like.
Who is that? Who is that? Are there human beings in this world too?
I don't know. I was never really that into Olivia, and it really is kind of.
What is this picture? Is this like a?
Like, why do her ears look like that?
Okay, we're talking about the lady above her bed. Like,
everything about this book freaks me out.
Who is that?
I can see the YouTube short right now. Olivia freaks Morgan out.
I'm like, okay, this is kind of scary. Why is her mom like walking in like that? Like
I don't.
Did you ever read Berenstain Bears? Or
Oh,
we
yeah,
talked about that.
sure.
And Lola,
Charlie and Lola.
I got those. I got those from the library. The strawberry milk.
And they'd make the bubbles be like. And also, they would play Chutes and Ladders.
We should watch Charlie and Lola. I want to watch that right now.
They also would play Chutes and Ladders. Wait, do you have any more books? I only have one more.
I don't have any more books. No.
You knew it was coming.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Okay, can I just say something? There was something. The cheese touch.
Oh my god, so big on my bus.
I have to say, like, actually, like,
it would be like, you have the cheese touch.
I would actually like freak out about, like, I would actually like not be okay. Like, the idea of the cheese grossed me out so much.
At our school, they would definitely clean that up right away.
Like, it grossed me out so much. I was just like, oh my god, and like somebody eating it. No, and
you can pay me enough money to do
you
that.
cannot do anything to make me eat I want to curse, but I won't. The cheese. I wanted to be in. No, I didn't want to be. That's not the right sentence. I wanted to be the girl who like beat him up. What was her name? I don't know why. I really liked her.
The one who beat Greg up?
Yeah.
Oh my god. She had like really curly hair.
Yeah, like I just thought she was so cool. I wanted to be her.
She was not cool. She was annoying.
I don't know why I liked her.
I like when they sing like Amazing Grace and it's like so obviously lip sync.
Yeah, she's the one. Yeah,
like
she's the one.
And he's like a shrub.
Yeah, she's the one who can sing really well, and Roderick's crying.
I just like
Roderick.
I really just like love it. Like
Roderick.
Something about.
I don't like Roderick here. I don't like Roderick here.
I like him in the movies.
I like him in the movie. I don't like the newest movies. That's not my Roderick.
That's not my. I don't know whose Roderick that is, but
not my Roderick.
You know he's still writing books.
It's like, okay, come on, like come on.
Jeff Kinney, Affordable Edition, like I'm sure money is still flowing.
What I love about books over like shows and movies and stuff is that like when there's a series, it's not like they're like gonna get canceled. Like, you always see what happens to the end if there's a series. Like, the series doesn't just, like, stop if it's, like, not making money or, like, whatever. Because the author's, like, there's nobody... I don't know, the author gets it published, you know?
I mean, I feel like sometimes the quality goes down a bit, like...
Yeah. And sometimes I think they just feel, like, obligated to do it. But I'm, like, I don't know.
I think the Discworld series, which is not a children... Or I don't believe it's children's. That's been going on. There's, like, 47 books in there, I'm pretty sure.
Like, I will say, like, one of the best series ever is Harry Potter. It's, like, the way that series is just, like, everything, like, That's crazy.
I think, Percy Jackson, Harry Potter.
I never read
Series of Unfortunate Events. I was also really excited.
Yes.
And Narnia. Those were the big ones.
I love Series of Unfortunate Events. I just thought it was so, like...
was obsessed.
Very morbid, but,
I honestly might reread them because I just remember...
Yeah.
There's just something about it. That and Narnia was, like, right after I read Harry Potter, and I was just, like...
Series of Unfortunate Events, just giving, like... I don't know, like, Wednesday Addams would love that book.
Get, like, longer as you go on.
Yes, they used to do that with, like, kids' books.
I have
and Harry Potter had that, and, like, every other kid's book had that.
I actually took a picture.
I don't know why.
Series of Unfortunate Events because I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, I had them. Oh, you have fancy ones.
I got the entire series.
I had a hand-me-down. I had, like, a box set.
I was just, like, I thought it was so...
Oh, did you ever read that book where it was, like, a pig, and, like, this old couple had a pet pig? Again, with the pigs, so many pigs. There was this old couple, and they had a pet pig, and there were, like, 6 books.
Yes.
What was that
Oh, my
pig?
God. And there's one where, like... I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, yeah, right? And, like, it goes in a car, and, there's a robber.
There's one where he has, like, a home run, I forget.
Yeah, like, something like that.
Oh,
where
my God.
It was, like, a series of 6. My sister had a box set of that.
I didn't have a box set, but I remember reading it.
I remember reading it in school. Like, that was, like, a thing.
And it was really obsessed with, like, butter popcorn.
Yes, but I was literally, the word butter was in my head, and I was like, what? Oh, he goes to the movies, I think.
It was obsessed with butter.
It was obsessed with butter? Yeah.
I don't know.
Why are you calling it? Is it a he or she? I don't know.
Maybe it's, I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. Sorry. There's so many books.
I could honestly talk about this forever, but, like, in my mind, like, there's just so many books, and all of them, like, looking back, I'm like, wow, like, we really let that slide.
Like, yeah, what? Like, what?
Like, just so many books, I'm like, there's so many plot holes.
Oh, yeah, where we're just like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Like, oh, okay. That's why Harry Potter is very well done. It's very kept with the time, because, like, there's not that. It's a bit of an older...
Yeah. I like how it went, like, as you get older, it's, like...
I think it keeps with the time.
Yeah, but, like, just...
Like, you would enjoy it at any age. Like, if I read... I mean, I would enjoy reading this again, but, like, would I be able to...
I mean, just more the memory. I think the memories are what make it, like... Because it's not, like... If you gave me, like, a current kid's book that I never read when I was a kid, I would be so bored. Yeah. Because I was like, there's no nostalgia attached to it, and I think that's what...
I don't know what kids right now are reading.
Yeah. I mean, like, so, like, do I know...
Do they still read The Very Hungry Caterpillar?
Oh my God, The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Do they still read that?
I'm a very hungry caterpillar. No, but, like, these books, are they good? To me, they are. But that could be just attributed to my nostalgia of them, and maybe they aren't good to other people, or they might be boring, but I think some of these books, I think most of these books are very good.
I think they're pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I think
pretty good, very good.
Yeah.
And there's just so many. There's so many.
Asking it for it to be a literary masterpiece.
I could never track down all the books that I read as, like, a kid.
Look in all my bookshelves.
I don't know where everything
Somewhere
is.
in the basement, probably.
I read, like, Matilda. I read The Roald Dolls. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which apparently had a sequel. You hear about that?
No.
I think it's Charlie and the Glass Elevator or something. Yeah, I don't even know. Didn't become popular. I wonder why. Because it's called Charlie and the Glass Elevator.
Roald Dahl books I feel like always hit.
Yeah, they did. I'm just trying to think of another one, like Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I just really love Judy.
Peach. That's not
James and the Giant Peach.
James and the Giant Peach.
That movie freaked me out.
I never watched it.
It freaked me out.
But yeah. I read a lot of Star Wars books.
I
And
have
she
Star
has
Wars.
opinions on Star Wars.
No, I don't like Star Wars. I'm sorry.
I love Star Wars.
I think it's kind of cringy.
It can be cringy and good. But I read like these ones like Jedi Academy and like
Oh, I have
just
those
like
books.
like stuff like that, and I just would
also
love
have
them.
Minecraft books.
Minecraft books, I wanted them, but I never got them.
Allison did that.
Actually, did I ever get? I might have gotten one. It was like a Redstone book.
I had Minecraft. Yeah, I think I have that.
I never used it for anything though.
It was just like
What was it?
hacks.
What? Hacks? Yeah, and I'm like, sometimes I was like, I don't know how to.
Do you really need all that?
I was like, I don't know how to even build a crafting table. How am I gonna? I was so bad when I was younger. I was like, huh?
Just a lot. Just a lot, guys.
I used to just watch my cousins play, but books, books, yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. There's so many books. We cannot mention them all, but know that not every book I've read is good. No. Every book I love is good.
That's my opinion.
That is my opinion and a fact. And I will say reading was a bit more fun when I was younger.
It's more fun. I feel like you're suspending your belief a little.
Yeah, you never knew what was coming next. Yeah. And but this was a lot of fun to look back on our books.
Really happy we did.
And this is gonna take a while to put away for me because it's a very heavy stack.
I'm putting this in my bag.
I took a lot of books out.
I almost broke a shelf.
I almost broke a shelf climbing on it. I'm smart. All right. Anyways, we're gonna end this episode. Sign off. I don't know if we're gonna have a guest. I don't think we're gonna have a guest next time either.
Yeah.
But we'll have guests again soon.
Yeah.
Even though
we'll be back. Don't you worry.
People like us.
Yes.
All right.
We have friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye.